Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your weekly energetic reading. And we're going to not hurry up, but we're going to go ahead and pull one card for your general energy for this reading. I kept hearing, it's all coming together. It is all coming together. So let's see what card comes out. And then I also have a little, some channeled messages. I was about to say a little, but it's not a little, it's some channeled messages and some confirmations, okay? Some confirmations. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is telling you that you're moving forward into a phase where you are more emotionally fulfilled. You're moving forward from a situation, or you're probably in a situation right now that's allowing you to kind of focus on your emotional yourself, your emotions, okay? So that is the general gist, and that's kind of coincides with what I was channeling as far as letting you know that you are on the right path, and it has been a pathway of transformation. And now it's letting you know that it's all coming together, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and, first of all, crows may be significant for you. You may be seeing a lot of crows. I saw 5 of them the other day, and I looked it up, okay? You know that the number 5 is all about significant changes, okay? Things, transformation, things ending, for new beginnings. And this could be why you've been walking into an era of you having to deal with I'm hearing with the way that you react and you respond to things, okay? So seeing crows is letting you know that it's the arrival of good fortune. So things are shifting, they're changing for you, okay? Financial gain, abundance, okay? And it's telling you that you need to embrace change, the need to embrace change, okay? The time 10:55, okay? 10:55. And you're entering a period of transformation, new beginnings, okay? And major life changes. The crows also can tell you that there's messages that's incoming. So this might be the night as well, telling you that there's something incoming for you, something you've been waiting on or something you know nothing about, but there are some messages coming in, and it could be physical or spiritual, okay? It's telling you that there is a prophecy here, a calling, a destined path, okay? And that you have ancestral protection, okay? So you are never alone. You are always heavily guided and protected in all areas of your life, even when things seem crazy, okay? It's all coming together is what I kept hearing, okay? The time 11:14 could be also significant for you. It's letting you know that you're on the right path, okay? And that your thoughts are aligning with divine guidance, okay? Also coincides with the crows and what we've been talking about so far. We're going to go further into a reading for you guys. Then I kept seeing dandelion fuzz, and I've been seeing it for the past 3 days. So 3 days, 3s may be significant, because also the next number I'm going to let you know is 333. You could be seeing 333 everywhere, okay? And 333 is giving you a sign of encouragement, divine guidance, again, support from your angels, and for you to balance your mind, body, and your spirit, okay? So you do have support. You have support from your spirit team. You're not alone, okay? So now, as I was channeling your energy, I kept seeing butterflies, moths, and dragonflies. Butterflies, moths, and dragonflies are really significant and heavy on death and rebirth, transformation. So you are undergoing some type of transformation here, okay? So butterflies is letting you know that you're actively transforming, okay? And to trust the process, to express yourself and be adaptable, okay? Your efforts towards your spiritual and personal growth are working. Embrace your new transformed self, okay? With confidence and with joy. Embrace who you are becoming, because it took you some time and effort to become this person. Okay, there is something incoming. I kept hearing incoming. It's all coming together. Incoming. There's something incoming for you that is going to fully transform you and change your path even more. Okay, a life-changing event is taking place, or has already taken place, or has started to. Okay, there's a shift where it's all falling apart. Okay, and now it's now lining up like dominoes. And that's my daughter, so in the comments say hi to her. Your new beginning began after you surrendered. So you eventually just said, okay, I'm just going to go with the flow in this, because you were freaking out in the beginning because it was all falling apart and it seemed like it was going crazy. Okay, and you were everything was falling apart, and you were like, what is going on? And now you've been like, you know what, you've had this intuitive nudge to just trust it and just let it be. And you're choosing to just let it be. You're choosing to just allow what's happening to happen, because things are balancing out for you. Okay, things are balancing out. So remember the 333s, the balance between body, mind, and spirit. Things are balancing out for you. Okay, and there is something, you will be receiving something that you have been putting out. So something you've been manifesting, praying for, asking for, is coming back to you, because these are the scales, and the scales, they balance out. They tip. One doesn't tip farther than the other. It's a balanced scale. So it's something that you have been asking for. Okay, and here's the Empress. The Empress is asking you to remain in your creativity, to remain a nurturer to your own self. Spiritually, physically, financially. It's also letting you know that there's new creative projects, and these projects are abundant. Okay, you are successful in them. So the incoming is you being able to embrace yourself, but also being able to embrace all of these new changes that are happening. Changes in your career, changes in, as far as you building a business. I keep hearing building a business from scratch. So you're building something. There's some type of project, something that requires your attention, and it required for you to shift your own identity to be able to fully step into it. You know what I mean? Well, let's see. Oh my goodness. I see the 9 of Cups. Ooh, the 9 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the 9 of Cups is all about wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. Okay, so like I said before, you've been manifesting and praying, and this is letting you know, this is confirmation right here, that you are stepping into a phase where your wishes are being fulfilled. Okay, your dreams are coming true. You're stepping into an era, and this Page of Pentacles is letting you know that you're stepping into an era where you're stepping into abundance. You see this rose right here? It is your time to bloom. It is your time to, in the springtime when everything starts to awaken. Okay, and you're Pisces, so you are basically, you're the new year. You're the time when everything starts to wake back up again, right, Pisces? Everything, springtime, that's your birthday. Everything that was dormant during winter time, that was asleep, is now waking up, and it's now blooming. And that is you right now. You are now waking up into where you belong and where you need to be, and you're blooming into your biggest desires. Okay, your biggest desires. Let's pull one more card and see. Wow, I love to see how the messages all come together. Like, it's so cool to me. Yeah, so where you have been, excuse me, card fell, sorry guys. So where you have been stressed and anxious, not really knowing what was going on, not really seeing how all of this was going to play out or work out, you had no idea. This was part of, remember when I said that this was destiny, prophecy. Okay, remember I said that. I said prophecy, destined, ancestral protection. This is your destiny. This is why this wheel is turning in your favor, because this is who you are meant to be. You are meant to be someone who is stepping into prosperity and abundance, to having their wishes fulfilled. You are meant to be someone who is sitting in that abundance, in that energy, okay, and not questioning themselves. That is the balance. That is the balance of body, mind, and spirit, is you realizing that you don't need to be this anxious person anymore. You are destined to be the person who is confident, the person who is grounded in that abundance, in that, emotional fulfillment. That is you. And that is why you have had to have these periods of deep transformation, because it was literally initiating you for this process that has probably already started trickling in. You're probably seeing like little things here and there, or it hasn't happened yet. And surprise, I'm here to tell you it's about to, okay? It's about to. Let's go ahead and pull some fortune cookies. Let's see what else. Grounding. Here we go. Straight off rip. Grounding. Okay, grounding. You are more grounded. You have found ways to become more grounded in your energy, and that's how you've been able to release that doubt, that anxiety, because this is your calling. Right on the other side, this is your calling. It is your destiny. Okay, your ancestors have been waiting for you to be able to come in and step in and rebuild. Okay, rebuild not only yourself, but because you've allowed yourself to be transformed and be changed, you've allowed yourself to step into places that you've never really experienced before. Not even with your parents, not even in your whole lifetime. You're allowing yourself to step into places you've never been before. You are rebuilding your generational path. You are rebuilding your ancestral, oh my goodness, and the sun just came out shining when I said that. You are rebuilding a whole new path for yourself, for generations to come, but also for all of your ancestors that were waiting on you to wake up into this, into this whole entire path. And I got the wolf, okay? And I keep hearing wolf pack, okay? Your intuition is leading the pack now. Trust your inner voice over the outside noise. Trust your intuition. Trust that you have what it takes. Trust that you can go ahead and allow yourself to be further guided to where it is you need to be. Okay, let's pull one more. Trust deeply in what your gut is telling you right now and what you feel, because that is literally what's giving you your messages and your nudges right now. It's your intuition, and you are learning to listen more to your intuition. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. 1717. You're on a destined path. So this is confirmation. This path that you're on, this path that you've been on, because you've been on it for a while. This path that you've been on, okay? And I keep hearing 3 days, and I keep seeing 3 years, okay? So you may have been on this path for the past 3 years where things have been kind of seemingly falling apart, but everything now is coming together because this is destined for you. You have been able to do the work. You've been able to see yourself in a whole new light. You've been able to move differently. And because of this, okay, you are right on. You're not behind. You're in sacred timing. You're in divine timing. And your energy and everything around you, anything that is connected to you, is in expansion mode. It will expand because it is connected to you. And this is the path that you were made, destined to walk in. So get ready, because you have a lot of things incoming. Get ready for messages, okay? Make sure you pay attention to your intuition, because you have a lot of messages from spirit that's going to be coming in. You also have messages, physical messages, whether that's an email, a text, a phone call, or even running into somebody that you may not know at all, or someone that you might have seen, not have seen in a couple years, and all of a sudden you run into them, and all of a sudden it's like this whole entire opportunity, and everything just starts to, like a domino effect, just starts to line up and fall in place from there. Okay, if you like this vibe and you like these messages, consider subscribing, as there will be more readings like this every week for your sun, moon, and rising. I also offer readings, and I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, Threads. All my socials are in the description box, so make sure you reach out to me if you want to go further into this reading, or if there's anything else that you would like to know. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.